Mukund. Nice meeting you.
Hey,
Good
Annie,
morning
same
from
to
me.
you. Glad to see you this morning. Yeah,
So, where, as far back as you go, tell me about yourself, your life. What were the happy events that you still remember?
definitely. So let me give a quick intro of myself, and then I will walk you through the past events of my life.
Hmm.
Definitely. So, my name is Mukund Saurav, and I belong to Bihar state in India.
Yeah, Bihari. Yeah.
And I come from middle class intellectual family, and the place where I am right now, my family would have like they never dreamed of actually the conditions from where we came from.
Oh,
Like it was, yeah, we are from middle class family, as I highlighted in very before, and but they gave everything, their dedication and their hard work, and definitely we abided by every rule they set for us, and that's the beauty of such guidance that yeah we are here right now. So that's the one part of it. So currently I am into corporate consulting, and I think you belong to the same background, and you like in childhood environment that I saw like when I born, and after a few years they got me admitted in a government school,
hmm.
and the infrastructure was not good. We know, right? And the education system was not that good, not that developed. Even for English, if you have to study English, you have to be in sixth class, because from sixth class English was getting started. Till
Hmm.
fifth you have to study in local language or Hindi.
Hmm. Hmm.
So the place where I, survived for initial 5 to 6 years of my life, I never dreamed of anything. I was like, okay, I will be something like the people around me, right? So what
Hmm.
happened? My grandfather, he was a retired school teacher, and he
Oh,
knew
school
the
teacher.
yeah
Hmm.
school teacher.
Hmm.
He knew the worth of a study or and education,
Hmm.
and what he did, he said like my grandsons won't be studying in this government school.
Hmm.
Whatever salary I'm getting, it was too low to drive the family of 10. Actually, we were
Ah,
10 members in the family.
ah.
Okay, but he
Your
said we
mom
will.
and dad and from your grandparents' side all together,
Correct,
joint
my
family.
uncle and all, joint family it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was quite determined that yeah we have to send these kids to some private school or some CBSE board school,
Hmm.
and that's what he did, and that was the first step where it was like a dream coming true, definitely, because where you were growing from past 6 7 years, and
Hmm.
now a sudden change in the environment. When I went to that that school for admission, the teachers and all were looking
But
at
it
me.
was still in Bihar, like, but
It
in a
was
different
still in
school.
Bihar. It was still in Bihar,
Huh.
but it was like missionary school, Christian missionary school, a sort
Huh.
of
Huh.
convent.
Hmm.
Okay, and it was affiliated with CBSE.
Hmm.
So,
Ah.
and definitely, my grandfather's dream was my grandson, so to speak, English.
Oh.
Okay,
Huh. Huh.
so
Hmm.
he was like a fond listener of news and all. He will
Hmm.
used to listen radios, and
Ah.
he will ask us to catch English words from that English news. Okay,
Oh.
so he was having that sort of dream.
Oh. Wow.
Okay,
Oh.
so I got admitted in that school, and then I started, and that was really like a sort of first step. I said like my dream came true, that yeah, now I'll be part of such environment, such setup.
So that's
And I
the
was in
starting point of your inspiration for life.
exactly, yeah. And you won't believe, like I was in fifth standard, and when I went to that CBSE school, they take my test. Everything was so good, but for English, I was like, I surrendered. I don't know how to, read the words and all. And what
Hmm.
they said that I would be eligible for class one, and I started from class one again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I
No,
started
because
from
of
class
English, you not being up to the
exactly.
mark, you have to. Oh my God.
Exactly. Mathematics and science, it was quite good, but everything was in English. Definitely, you
Yeah.
must be aware. So they were like,
Hmm.
"Yeah, I'm not that eligible. I do have knowledge, but I
Hmm.
don't have the language skills, and that's why
Hmm.
they pushed me back."
Hmm.
And then I started from class one, and then yeah, journey started. I started living those moments. For like from very first year, I proved myself, and I was always, a sort of topper in my class. And till standard 12th, even in my bachelor's and even my MBA, I was like gold medalist.
So
So
those were your moments that of happiness, like you really felt happy when you
Exactly.
won the medal.
Exactly. So, for us, like as I said, the place from where I come from, so the concept of parties and all was very less.
Yeah, yeah.
Even on our birthday, they will used to cook halwa
Ha ha.
and of semolina, and they will
Ha
just make it, keep it in like cold place for a time, and it will, if it get in a solid state, they will say
ha.
that this is a cake, go and cut, and that's a sort of different that hits you differently.
So
Oh,
that,
that's
oh,
my
nice.
cake. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that
So
was a treat, huh?
that was a treat for us. And again, when my father will like come to home,
Hmm.
he used to stay in New Delhi. He used to earn for us. Okay, so
Hmm.
when he will visit us after 3 or 4 months or after years,
Hmm. Hmm.
and that was also a sort of quiet happiness. We will like write letter to our father. There was no communication, nothing at that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, so we used to write letter. We used to learn in school, and then we used to do practical, write letters to our father. And when father replies,
Yeah.
we received the letter through postman, and we were like, oh God, that's the damn happiness that, yeah,
Yeah,
my father read my letter and he sent it back. So
yeah.
definitely that was another level
Mm.
of happiness. So these are
Nice.
the quite, uh, wonderful memories that I can never get rid of. And every time I remember, it hits differently.
Now give me at least one example of where there was a very traumatic event in your life and then you somehow came out of it.
Yeah, there have been, some instances. Actually, again, this is related to my family. We guys were at very younger age, and I was in, I think, three or four class, and my brother was like just two class senior to me. So
Hmm.
we are two brothers, and we dreamed of, that we will have a bike. Okay, and we
Bicycle.
did not had at that time. Actually,
Huh,
yeah.
huh.
So my father was riding bicycle, and he was just, collecting money to buy a bike.
Hmm, hmm.
Okay, and he we used to have one tractor, and the tractor that is used in farmlands, right?
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. For
tractor.
your
So
family was into farming.
farming,
Huh,
yeah.
huh.
So my father used to deposit that money, that, yeah,
Hmm.
once we will reach at this particular point,
Hmm.
we will have this particular sum, we will take this
Hmm.
and go and buy a bike. What
Hmm.
happened, like, it was, say, second last day or last day of that tractor run. Okay, and
Hmm.
by that day he will get that money to buy the tractor. Assume
Hmm.
you need x amount, so my father was having x minus something. That
Hmm.
minus amount he was supposed to get from that day.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. From the
And
tractor.
what happened? Yeah,
Hmm.
he came to home for lunch,
Hmm.
and tractor met accident.
Oh my
Okay,
God. Huh, huh.
and it made accident. The person, like one person, got badly injured, and our entire source of livelihood was that tractor.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
and
Hmm.
my whole family was like, even we remember today. I'm getting goosebumps that how
Hmm.
it happened and why it happened.
Huh, huh.
And you won't believe, like, the person who met accident, they were like so cooperative. They didn't do any police case, nothing.
Hmm.
They just wanted that their treatment should go well. And
Ah.
my whole family like committed, like,
Hmm.
whatever we have, we will give our everything to make him
Hmm.
fit and fine.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, so whatever money my father has deposited to get a
Hmm.
bike,
Hmm.
everything he spent, and definitely we were liable to do that. And we are glad enough that that guy is still alive. He's doing well into his life in
Hmm.
terms of his health and all. But
Ah.
that was a shattering of our dreams and very traumatic for us. Like, my
Yeah.
whole family were like very sad for almost, like, again, many days. And you won't believe, until I earned, like my brother and we earned, we couldn't get a bike.
But I tell you, this incident tells me, and anyone, you also you realize that there's a humongous amount of honesty and sincerity, and that goes around in your family, and
Definitely, yeah.
responsibility, and it's just a lot of people they'll just convert that into, okay, I don't care. No, you care about the other person being hurt as a human being, and
Exactly, yeah.
yet, and you didn't give up, and you had to figure out a solution, and which you guys did, and that's why you are still around here and doing things what you are enjoying doing. So it's amazing story. And whom are you feeling grateful for? And you feel grateful for many many things in life, but whom are you grateful for today and why? Tell me.
So,
I'm putting you on the
very honest
spot.
answer, very honest answer I will give. I'm
Hmm.
feeling very grateful to my grandfather. Very
Ah.
grateful to him.
Hmm.
And why, I have explained the reason back as well. And again, I will tell that he was the pillar. Okay.
Ah.
He gave us the strength. He set the tone for us
Hmm.
that, hey, go and study. I am
Hmm.
there.
Ah.
And from there, our life has started changing. We started learning
Ah.
something. So
Hmm.
that's, all credit goes to him. And wherever I will go, I will carry his photo along with
Hmm.
myself, and I was so attached to him. Even I will
Hmm.
get 1 or 2 days leave from my college, I
Hmm.
will just go and visit him. Even I don't have reserved ticket, I will go in general bogie of train, and you know the Indian train general
Oh yeah.
stage,
Oh
right?
yeah. I've
But
had
I
that
will go and
experience.
meet him. And very unfortunate, when I was in my final year of my bachelor's,
Hmm.
and I was going through my exams,
Ah.
and I came out of examination hall and I got the call that he is no more.
Oh.
So
Ah.
that was devastating for me. And I didn't give up on my exams. I completed all my papers, because if he would have been alive, he would have never let me do so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I completed
Exactly.
my exams. I got the gold medal as well.
Hmm.
But really, like, he motivated so far, and that's why I will say I'm very grateful to him.
The fact that he gave you that value system and that
Exactly.
strength of mind that no, you got to complete what you're doing and you cannot just give up and cannot be letting your mind become weak and just get sad. Get that job done that you're, and in fact, when you got the top of the whole school and the
College.
list,
Yeah, yeah.
that must have made him so happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 He
So,
would have super satisfied that, yeah,
yeah.
the mission on which I have sent my kids, yeah, is getting
Yeah.
accomplished. So definitely. Yeah. No doubt in that.
Meeting folks like you, they still inspire me to do what I want to do in the rest of my life. While
Exactly.
I'm alive, I'm going to do something.
While talking about life, I mean our own life,
Yeah,
you correlated it with the practicality of the life.
yeah,
Like how a purposeful life should be. What a life is without purpose, right?
mm,
How we are getting inspired by our own.
yeah.
So all these elements you brought in, and that was, the main point of the conversation that we had right now.
But I tell
So
you, I
everything, yeah,
learned tremendous from you in terms of how you got inspired, how you
thank you
got
so
the
much.
dream and the seed in your mind, and somewhere something has to happen in our lives that we get that thing.
Exactly, yeah.
But and then obviously you have the perseverance, what they call as, and resilience of your mind. Don't worry how it got built, but it is there, and I could see it. And what you will end up doing is applying that, and
Right.
that's going to be the power that will keep on propelling you.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, nice meeting you again, Mukund. So
Thank
until next
you.
next
Have
week,
a good
next
day.
Friday. Thank you. Yeah,
Stay
bye.
healthy, stay
Yeah,
strong.
bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, namaste.